Your Aldi cart is not safe. People are not walking in for groceries anymore. They are hunting. One minute they need eggs. The next thing, they are holding chicken nuggets, chocolate bars, fake fast food sauces, garden chairs, and a kayak they absolutely did not plan to buy. That is the Aldi trap. Small store, big chaos. Some of these deals are getting so much attention online that shoppers are warning each other to run before they sell out. Today, we are counting down 20 Aldi deals breaking the internet. Let us get into it now. Number 20. Millville Toaster Tarts. We have to start with one of Aldi's sneakiest breakfast deals, Millville Toaster Tarts. At first glance, they look like the Aldi version of Pop-Tarts. Most shoppers probably think, okay, cheap breakfast pastry, nothing special. But that is where Aldi gets you, because shoppers online keep saying these are not just cheaper, some say they are better. Southern Living recently highlighted Millville Toaster Tarts as one of the Aldi store brand foods shoppers say beat the name brand version, with fans praising the softer filling and more generous frosting. That is the kind of thing that makes people dangerous in the breakfast aisle. Nobody expects the discount toaster pastry to start a loyalty crisis. You buy one box because it is cheaper. Then your kids like it. Then you try one. Suddenly, the name brand box at another store looks overpriced and emotionally suspicious. And that loyalty shift. It is exactly what Aldi is counting on. Because the next deal on this list does the same thing, except it hits a category where people spend even more money without realizing it. Number 19. Specially Selected Premium Marinara. There are two kinds of people in this world. People who casually buy pasta sauce, and people who stand in the sauce aisle like they are choosing a college. Because pasta sauce has gotten expensive. Very expensive. Some premium jars now cost enough to make you question whether tomatoes have joined the luxury market. That is why Aldi's Specially Selected Premium Marinara gets so much attention. It gives shoppers that fancy jar feeling without the "why is this sauce $9" panic. Southern Living listed it as an Aldi product shoppers compare favorably to name brand premium marinara sauces. Aldi is not just selling sauce. Aldi is selling the feeling of beating the system. You still get the pasta night. You still get the red sauce. You still get the "I made dinner" moment. But your receipt does not look like a small car payment. Number 18. Clancy's Original Kettle Chips. There is something very serious about chip opinions. People act casual until the bag opens. Then suddenly everyone is a food critic. Too salty, not crunchy enough, too greasy, wrong potato thickness, broken pieces, bag mostly air. Aldi shoppers have strong opinions too, and Clancy's Original Kettle Chips have built a real following. Southern Living included them in its list of Aldi store brand foods shoppers say are better than the originals, with fans praising the flavor and texture. This deal works because it feels familiar. You are not taking a huge risk. It is a bag of chips. But then you compare the price to bigger brands, and suddenly the Aldi bag looks very attractive. The real genius is that chips are social food. You bring them to a cookout. You put them next to sandwiches. You eat them standing in the kitchen while pretending you're just having a few. So when a cheaper chip holds up, people talk. Aldi gets free advertising every time someone says, "Actually, you should try the Aldi ones." But chips are something you snack on alone. The next deal is the one that gathers the whole house, and I mean that literally. Number 17. Bakehouse Creations Cinnamon Rolls. Aldi cinnamon rolls are the kind of deal that sounds innocent until you smell them. Then suddenly everyone in the house appears. Children wake up. Adults become emotional. Someone asks, "Are those ready yet?" Every 40 seconds. Bakehouse Creations. Cinnamon rolls have been called out by shoppers as a strong Aldi alternative to bigger refrigerated cinnamon roll brands, and Southern Living included them among Aldi products shoppers say can beat the name brand version. This is why they belong on the list. The best Aldi deals are not always weird, middle-aisle surprises. Sometimes they are everyday comfort foods that quietly cost less. Cinnamon rolls are not a need. Let's be honest, nobody is surviving on icing spirals. But they feel like a treat, and when a treat is affordable, it becomes easy to toss in the cart. That is where Aldi is dangerous. It makes little luxuries feel harmless. Number 16. Simply Nature. Knock your sprouts off. Bread until it gets expensive. Then bread becomes personal. Sprouted grain bread, seeded bread, organic-looking bread, and the kind of loaf that looks like it has a gym membership can get pricey fast. That is why Simply Nature. Knock your sprouts off bread gets attention. It gives shoppers that hearty sprouted grain style without the premium store sticker shock. Southern Living listed it as an Aldi product shoppers compare favorably to pricier, sprouted grain brands. This is not just sandwich bread. This is the kind of bread people use to feel like they are making better choices. Avocado toast, egg toast, peanut butter toast, emergency toast at 10:47 p.m. when dinner was too small. We all know the meal. Aldi's version works because it hits the sweet spot. It feels practical, it feels a little elevated, and it does not make you feel like you need a financial plan to make toast. One shopper tries it, then tells a friend. Then, someone posts it online. Suddenly, everyone is checking the bread shelf like there is buried treasure in the grains. But bread is just the beginning of Aldi's grocery flex. Because coming up next, we are getting into the section of the store where Aldi has built its most obsessive fan base. And it involves something people have very strong opinions about. Number 15. Aldi Aged White Cheddar. Aldi's cheese section has its own fan base, not a normal fan base, a serious one. These are people who can walk into Aldi for milk and somehow leave with 5 cheeses, crackers, olives, and the confidence to build a board. Aldi's aged white cheddar is one of those products shoppers point to when they argue that Aldi is not just cheap, it can actually be good. Southern Living highlighted Aldi's aged white cheddar as a shopper-favored product, especially among cheese lovers who say it offers strong flavor for the price. And that is what makes it internet-worthy. Cheese is expensive, good cheese is even worse. You pick up a tiny wedge at some stores and wonder if it comes with legal paperwork. Aldi takes that pressure down. You can build a snack board without feeling like you need to invite a banker. When a shopper finds good cheese for less money, that shopper becomes a missionary. They do not simply eat the cheese, they tell people about the cheese. And before we go further, if this list is already making your next Aldi trip more dangerous, hit the like button. Number 14. Red Bag Chicken. Here we go. The legend. Red Bag Chicken. For years, Aldi fans have talked about Kirkwood breaded chicken fillets like they discovered a secret fast food portal in the freezer aisle. The product became known as Red Bag Chicken because of its packaging, and Aldi reviewer notes that the social media buzz made the fillets hard to find at times because shoppers were buying them so quickly. Fans often compared them to Chick-fil-A-style chicken sandwiches when paired with brioche buns. This is not just a frozen chicken product. This is Aldi folklore. Reports around Aldi's packaging refresh have even noted that products like the frozen chicken nuggets in a red bag would lean into the shopper-given Red Bag Chicken nickname. That is wild. When shoppers rename your product and you accept the name, that is not marketing anymore. That is surrender. But the deal works because fast food is expensive. A family chicken sandwich run can get painful fast. Red Bag Chicken lets people build something close at home. Chicken fillet, brioche bun, pickles, sauce, maybe waffle fries if you're going full copycat mode. Is it exactly the same? No. Internet food comparisons always get dramatic. But is it good enough to make shoppers stock their freezers? Apparently, yes. Number 13. Kirkwood lightly breaded chicken breast chunks. If Red Bag Chicken is the legend, these chicken chunks are the sequel. And shoppers are paying attention. All Recipes recently reported that Aldi upgraded its Kirkwood lightly breaded chicken breast chunks, describing them as a Chick-fil-A-inspired product that fans say can compete with fast food nuggets. The report listed the bag at $7.69 for 22 ounces and noted shoppers use them for snacks, salads, and easy meals. That is exactly the kind of product that breaks the internet. Not because it is strange, because it solves a very normal problem. People want easy meals. People want protein. People want something kids will eat. People want to avoid another expensive drive-through trip. Frozen chicken chunks check all those boxes. Aldi shoppers love a copycat moment. They love the idea that they can recreate a fast food favorite at home for less. You pull a bag from the freezer, toss the pieces into the air fryer, and suddenly dinner is not a crisis. It is nuggets. Number 12. Aldi dipping. Sauces. Here is where the fast food copycat story gets even more dangerous. Aldi does not just sell the chicken, it sells the sauces. All Recipes noted that Aldi also sells dipping sauces meant to mimic Chick-fil-A-style signature flavors, helping shoppers recreate more of the fast food experience at home. That is smart, because nuggets without sauce are just edible chores. Sauce is what makes people excited. Sauce turns frozen chicken into a meal hack, and internet shoppers love meal hacks. The moment someone posts, "Buy this chicken, this bun, this sauce, and these pickles," the product becomes more than a product. It becomes a recipe, a shortcut, a secret menu at home. Then the shelf empties. Someone posts, "My Aldi was sold out." Panic begins. Aldi does not need a giant commercial. It needs one shopper with a phone and a freezer full of chicken. Number 11. Moser Roth and chocolate, chocolates. Aldi chocolate is quietly dangerous. People who know. Moser Roth, chocolate, specially selected treats. The chocolate aisle at Aldi does not look loud. It does not scream. It waits. Then you try one, and suddenly you start acting like a European chocolate expert, even though you came in wearing flip-flops. Aldi's current Aldi Finds food listings have included chocolate items like Chaucer crispy pralines and Moser Roth Delice truffles in flavors such as coconut, mango, and strawberry. These are the kinds of items that make Aldi feel different from a normal discount store. You are not just getting cheap basics. You are getting little imported style treats that feel much more expensive than they are. Chocolate is one of Aldi's strongest categories because it creates surprise. People expect cheap bread, canned goods, and milk. But when the chocolate is good, it changes the whole store in your mind. Suddenly, Aldi is not just a budget grocery stop. It is the place where you buy snacks you pretend are for guests. But we are about to leave the food aisles completely. Because starting at number 10, this list gets chaotic in a very different way. And if you thought a bag of chocolate was an impulse buy, just wait. Number 10. Flavorful fluted planters. This is where Aldi becomes emotionally unfair. Because you go in for groceries, then you see a planter, not a sad plastic pot. A tall, fluted planter that looks like it belongs on a patio owned by someone who drinks lemon water and has matching outdoor cushions. Homes and Gardens recently highlighted Aldi's $15 Balavi tall fluted planters, noting that fluted textures are a major outdoor design trend and that these planters offer a high-end look at a budget price. That is exactly the kind of deal that lights up social media. Home decor is expensive. Outdoor decor is somehow even more expensive. You look at one planter at a garden store and think, is this pot paying rent? Then Aldi drops a stylish version for around $15. Of course people talk. The fluted style matters too. It makes the planter look architectural, textured, intentional, like you planned your patio instead of panic buying plants and hoping for the best. This is why Aldi's middle aisle is so dangerous. It does not only sell things you need, it sells versions of the person you think you might become. Garden person, meal prep person, Pilates person, camping person, patio brunch person. And for $15, you start believing. If you are enjoying this countdown, subscribe now, because the next 9 deals get even more chaotic, and one of them is literally big enough to float away with your grocery budget. Number 9. Hydroforce 2-seat inflatable kayak. Yes, a kayak. At Aldi. This is why the middle aisle cannot be trusted. Recent Aldi weekly ad coverage featured a Hydroforce 2-seat inflatable kayak with paddles for $99.99 as part of Aldi's outdoor and summer-ready offerings. That sentence alone explains Aldi. You came for strawberries. You left with a kayak. And the worst part is, you can almost justify it. It has paddles. It is inflatable. It sounds like summer. Suddenly your brain says, we could become lake people. No, we could not. But Aldi makes us believe. This deal breaks the internet because it feels absurd in the best way. Most grocery stores do not tempt you with watercraft. Aldi does. And that is why shoppers film the aisle. They know other people need to see it to believe it. A kayak next to groceries sounds fake until you have been inside Aldi long enough. Then it sounds normal. Aldi Finds are limited-time specialty items that change from week to week. And Aldi itself reminds shoppers that many of them will not be there for long. That urgency creates chaos. If you wait, the kayak might be gone. If you buy it, you now own a kayak because you went grocery shopping. There is no calm option. Number 8. Adventurage portable hammock. Withstand Aldi's summer outdoor deals know exactly what they are doing. They do not ask, do you need a hammock? They ask, are you tired? Yes, everyone is tired. That is how they get you. Recent Aldi weekly ad coverage listed an Adventurage portable hammock with stand for $69.99 as part of Aldi's outdoor lineup. A hammock with a stand is the perfect Aldi find. It is just big enough to feel like a serious deal, just cheap enough to feel possible, and just random enough to create panic. At a normal store, you think, I'll come back. At Aldi, you know better. Coming back is how you meet an empty shelf and one broken box of garden lights. The hammock deal works because it sells a lifestyle. Backyard rest, camping trips, porch naps, reading outside, pretending you are a relaxed person with boundaries. Aldi puts that dream in a box for less than many patio stores would charge. Number 7. Haribo. Aldi Finds candy is one of the easiest Aldi deals to overlook until you see the price. Aldi's Aldi Finds food listings recently included Haribo varieties like Happy Cherries, Unicornalicious, Watermelon, and Wild Berry Gummy Candy at $1.19 per package. That is not a life-changing product. It is candy. But online, small deals matter because people love finding little treats that cost less than expected. A $1.19 candy bag is dangerous because it does not trigger your internal budget alarm. You do not think, you toss. That is how snack aisles win. Aldi's limited-time candy drops also work because people like novelty, a flavor they have not seen before, a shape that looks fun, a pack they can put in a lunchbox, a little treat for the car ride home. Yes, the car ride home. Do not pretend every snack makes it to the pantry. This deal works well for families because candy at other stores can get expensive fast. A small, low-cost novelty pack gives parents a treat option without a huge commitment. And for Aldi fans, the hunt is part of the fun. Number 6. Licensed character. Sunglasses and bucket hats. Aldi is not only coming for your pantry, it is coming for your kids' summer wardrobe. Aldi's current Aldi Finds listings showed children's character sunglasses, including Minnie and Paw Patrol options, for $3.99, along with licensed Princess and Paw Patrol bucket hats for $4.99. That is the kind of deal parents notice fast because kids lose things. Sunglasses disappear, hats vanish. One minute the hat is on the child. The next minute, it has entered another dimension near the playground. So when Aldi offers character accessories at low prices, parents have a reason to grab them. This is not just about saving money. It is about emotional safety. If your child loses a $4.99 hat, you are annoyed. If your child loses a $24 character hat from somewhere else, you begin a full investigation. The character licensing matters. Kids do not want generic sun hat. They want the one with the dog, the princess, or Minnie. Aldi gives the child the character and gives the parent price relief. That is a powerful combination. Number 5. Aldi's Big Slice Brownie Edition Chocolate Bar. Aldi knows people love a dupe, and in the UK, one of its latest chocolate launches got attention for exactly that reason. The Scottish Sun reported that Aldi launched a Big Slice Brownie Edition chocolate bar for £3.99. Drawing comparisons to Marks & Spencer's viral Big Daddy chocolate bar, which has sold for much more. The Aldi bar features chunky milk chocolate with a gooey chocolate sauce filling and was launched as a limited special buy. That is Aldi's playbook in one chocolate bar. Take something viral, make a cheaper version, put it in the limited time aisle, watch shoppers panic. Now, to be clear, the Aldi version is not identical. The report notes ingredient differences between the two bars, but internet shoppers do not always need identical. They need close enough to be fun. Limited time chocolate plus viral comparison equals social media fuel. Someone buys it, someone cuts it open, someone films the gooey middle, someone says, Aldi did it again, and now everyone wants one. If Aldi has ever tricked you into buying a snack you did not need, hit the like button. Be honest, the middle aisle has victims, because number 4 is another viral return, and this one had shoppers complaining until Aldi brought it back. Number 4. Mamiya Water Wipes. Sometimes a deal breaks the internet because people love it. Sometimes it breaks the internet because people get mad when it changes. That is what happened with Aldi's Mamiya Water Wipes in Australia. News.com.au reported that Aldi's popular Mamiya Water Wipes returned to shelves after shoppers complained about a changed formula and temporary absence. Aldi confirmed the wipes were back with the original formula customers loved, and bulk value packs were set to return. This is a perfect example of how serious Aldi shoppers can be. They do not just notice when a product disappears, they organize emotionally. Parents especially do not play around with wipes. If a wipe works, it becomes part of the household system. Changing it is not a minor inconvenience. It is a betrayal with a flip-top lid. This deal may not apply to every market, but it proves the power of Aldi loyalty. A product can become so loved that shoppers push back when it vanishes. That is not normal grocery behavior, that is fan culture. And Aldi has a lot of it. Number 3. Aldi's viral reformer Pilates machine. Aldi selling workout equipment is one thing. Aldi selling a viral Pilates machine is another. Aldi UK's press office announced that its viral reformer Pilates machine was returning as a special buy for £149.99 after flying off shelves the previous year. The machine includes 5 resistance bands and a foldable design for easier storage. This is the kind of deal that makes people stop scrolling because reformer Pilates can be expensive. Classes can be expensive. Home equipment can be very expensive. So when Aldi offers a lower-cost version, people pay attention. Because it is a special buy, the pressure is immediate. If you think too long, it might be gone. That is why these deals explode online. They combine price, trend, scarcity, and surprise. A grocery store selling a Pilates reformer sounds weird, but Aldi shoppers know better. Number 2. Millville Fiber Now Bars. Snack bars are one of those products that seem small until you check the price. Then suddenly, they feel like financial decisions. That is why Aldi's Millville Fiber Now Bars keep getting attention. Southern Living listed Millville Fiber Now Bars among Aldi store brand products, shoppers compare favorably to name brands, mentioning flavors like lemon and chocolate fudge. This is a perfect Aldi deal because it is practical. People buy snack bars for work, for school lunches, for the car, for the gym bag, for that weird hungry moment at 3:12 p.m. when you start considering vending machine crackers from 2018. If Aldi can sell a snack bar that tastes good and costs less than the name brand version, that is an easy repeat purchase. You try the cheaper bar. It works. You keep buying it. Then you try the Aldi chips, the Aldi sauce, the Aldi cheese. Suddenly, your cart is mostly Aldi brands and you are explaining to someone, no, seriously, this one is actually good. That is the conversion moment. And now we reach number 1. This is the deal that has ruined more quick Aldi trips than anything else in the store. It is not one product. It is the trap behind all the traps. Number 1. The Aldi Finds Aisle. This is the real internet-breaking deal. The Aldi Finds Aisle, also known by fans as the Aisle of Shame. And honestly, that nickname is perfect because you walk in with dignity. Then the aisle finds you. Aldi says Aldi Finds are limited-time items, including food, home decor, apparel, toys, kitchen supplies, outdoor living, personal care, pet goods, school supplies, travel, automotive items, and more. That range is absurd, and that is the point. The Aldi Finds aisle is not just an aisle, it is a weekly treasure hunt. One week, chocolate. Next week, patio furniture. Then camping gear. Then kids' clothes. Then frozen appetizers. Then cookware. Then a random item that makes you say, who asked for this? And 5 minutes later, it is in your cart. Aldi's official pages repeatedly remind shoppers that Aldi Finds are limited-time products and will not be around for long. That is the engine behind the internet hype. Scarcity, surprise, low prices, and the possibility that the thing you ignored today will be sold out tomorrow. It turns grocery shopping into a hunt. People post pictures. People warn each other. People ask which stores still have the item. People celebrate when they find it. People regret when they wait. Once shoppers believe there might be treasure in the store, they keep coming back. That is the real deal breaking the internet. Aldi does not just sell groceries. It sells the chance of finding something you did not know you needed for less than you expected. And that is dangerous. So the next time you walk into Aldi for milk, be careful. Somewhere between the bread and the freezer section, there may be a planter, a kayak, a chocolate dupe, a bag of viral chicken, or a Pilates machine waiting to ruin your simple grocery trip. If you have found an Aldi deal that disappeared before you could buy it again, drop it in the comments. I want to know which Aldi find broke your heart. And there is another video on your screen right now showing the Aldi secrets most shoppers still do not know. Click it before your next grocery run. I'll meet you there.